All right, just a quick video on the damper wire assembly. And as you can see right now, this isn't touching anything, and the wire assembly is below, and this is the stopper. This is actually a stopper assembly. This is a separate part. This is a rubber piece just to stop any noise. Now, it has no effect, or it doesn't really do anything. So if this was missing, this wire was missing, or this stopper was missing, it really doesn't change or the effect or the operation of the instruments. You can see everything with the pedal is as it normally is. Now, what is this for is the question that most people have. So we can demonstrate that by showing you here. If I push this up, if I push the pedal all the way down, I'm doing this with my leg here, and I push this stopper up against this and I tighten the bolt, what it'll allow me to do is play the instrument open, just as I would like I'd have a glockenspiel or something that didn't have any sustained damper to it. So for instance, if I have a piece where I just have to play a couple open notes as an ostinato or something like that, and I have to move to a different instrument to play other percussion instruments, I can do that. That's kind of a thing that we might do. Or you can actually change the sustain of the instrument. If you want it to sustain a little bit more while it's dampened, you can use this to do that as well. But it's not very commonly used, and so a lot of times what happens is this cable kind of falls off and or gets frayed, and it really doesn't change the operation of the instrument. It's not a very commonly used part. Little known fact too, just this wing nut right here is actually the same as the one that's on the pull rod right there. So if you ever are in a pinch, you can use this as a spare part if you need. Okay, so if you have to replace this part, what's the next step? So let me see if I can do a little camera work here. I'm going to take this off. Again, if this is missing, it doesn't change the operation of the instrument, so it's not really going to hurt anything or help anything. It's just a nice little feature. So now to get at this, you notice that there's this plate up here, and there's actually 4 Allen bolts on either side of this spring, and the cable comes right through that. That plate holds a little billet in the cable itself. So if I remove this, you'll see that this plate right here is something that we can release, and then when we get a new cable with the billet on the end that's in there, we can just string it through that and string it through the actual spring assembly, and we can have it operational again if needed.